Today we're gonna play normal draft, except I can only pick the cheapest cards. Oh my gosh, guys, I have to go for freeze. I did not want the freeze spell. Oh, bro! RG is the best win condition in this mode, pretty much, but we gotta take Battle Ram. You know, Zappies would be nice here to counter the RG, but we could take Princess. I'm gonna kind of unlucky with these picks here, but hey, you know what? Mini Pekka kind of makes up for it. So guys, we are playing normal draft right now, which is kind of fun sometimes, because I feel like in Mega Draft, you kind of have to overthink sometimes. It's a little bit hectic at times. You have to make like so many decisions, have so much thought process behind everything, but with normal draft, you can just chill and enjoy yourself, so I do actually like playing it sometimes. So we're only going to be picking 4 of our cards each game, and our opponent will be picking the other 4, so we just got to pray that we get good stuff each time. I think our opponent gave us some pretty cheap stuff here. We have the Rage. Baby Dragon's kind of a mid-cost troop, but yeah, I kind of strangely like our deck, actually. I don't know if I'm tripping or not, guys, but low-key, I see the vision with this deck. We have the Battle Ram. We can just rage it up to make it go really quick to the tower. We have Freeze to catch him off guard, maybe freeze his Zappies or something. This is kind of aggressive, but I'm actually going to freeze that, and then the Ram is going to probably get a ton of damage. Now, the Valkyrie's going to give him a pretty nice counter push, but I feel like our Baby Dragon can just pretty easily splash down everything here. We have a really well-balanced deck. And honestly, guys, I just prefer cheaper cards in the game over more expensive cards. I feel like they're just more versatile. They have more cool interactions usually and stuff. So I'm right where I want to be with this cheap deck. Let's see what he does here for the Bridge Princess. Okay, he goes for the Ghost. I'm going to Mini Pekka onto that. That means I won't have Mini Pekka for the Royal Giant, but I think we'll probably find other ways to defend it. But you know what, guys? I guess what's also nice about the draft modes are that you don't have the evolutions in here, so Clash Royale gameplay just feels very simple and nice. There are heroes here, but still. No, they aren't always in these draft modes. Only sometimes they bring heroes, just temporarily. We're going to get a Princess here for the recruits, and I guess we could just go for like a Rage. I think that should be mostly enough. He gets his Wizard, which is actually going to counter a lot of my deck. I just wish I had a good spell to kill that, but I don't. Now, I think I'm going to try to get a nice Mini Pekka here. Hopefully he doesn't ability. Oh, he does get the ability. That's actually a really smart ability. Can't really do much with my Mini Pekka now, but Baby Dragon's going to actually kill the Wizard. We could just go for the Ram, get minions too to kill whatever he plays. Yo, let's go for the freeze here. Yes, guys! I think that Ram might just take his whole tower. I'm not even going to worry about overspending on this thing, because I feel like he could spam recruits soon. So I might as well just try to get a defensive setup going for ourselves. Really good Princess. Guards the middle, should pull the Ghost. And yeah, this guy probably thinks he can defend, right? Like, he's not doing the best job defending my Battle Rams, but he's kind of getting by, right? Against my Battle Ram. So he thinks, okay, I'm just going to go for recruits, I'll be fine. I'm just going to get a Wizard, I'll be fine. But no, little does he know, we have the speedy Ram here with the Rage, and his Wizard just kind of pulls our Battle Ram forward. And I think we actually take the tower here. The speedy Ram is too good. Okay, guys, we're in the next match. Just gotta go for the Knight here. I noticed that the Knight and the Musketeer no longer have yellow in their eyes, but the Wizard actually does. Anyways, between Cannon and Tombstone, I'll go Cannon. I think it's a little bit better. Also, we have another choice here, Goblin Giant or Royal Giant. I think Royal Giant is a little bit easier to play here. Needs a little bit less support than a Goblin Giant does, and we get Log as our last pick. Wait, I low-key gave my opponent a pretty good deck here, man. He has, like, Wizard, NATO, and Tombstone. But, dude, what the heck did my opponent give me, man? I have Recruits, Flying Machine, Freeze? Are we kidding? I mean, I guess the Flying Machine Recruits makes sense, but the Freeze is just pretty strange in our deck. I do like the Ghost, though, that we have up next. That's pretty nice. Oh, man, this guy has a lot of Recruits counters. I kind of messed up giving him the Wizard, but I had no choice, of course, so just had to do what I had to do. Just gonna wait for this Wizard to walk up and then go for a Knight. Just in case he tries to go for like an annoying ability or something. I kind of want the Knight right on the Wizard right there. Okay, easy counter. I guess we could just go for a Log right here on the Tombstone. Then the Knight should probably get the final hit there to take it down. So we could probably get a bit of an RG push going here soon. Yeah, I think I could just probably RG and maybe even get like a good freeze or something. Yeah, I'm going to go for the RG right here, then let's just see what the heck he does. I don't know if he has much. Oh, he has Mega Knight. Okay, I mean, we can actually freeze a little bit late. That was a little bit of a slow freeze there, honestly. But it's fine. We could just knight up high and maybe get like a log or something kind of late. Yeah, I think we're chilling. Wait, is that knight going to actually be enough here? I think it will. Yeah, I can let him get a bit of hunter damage. That's not really the end of the world. Dude, I always forget hunter actually does a lot of damage. That was actually a little bit more than I wanted to take, but it's fine. We're going to get more recruits down. Kind of just wasted a few of them into this wizard, though, which is not the best, but it's okay. Still 5 elixir that he had to play for that, and we could probably just counter it with our ghosts pretty cheaply. Yeah, this guy has so many recruits counters, but I feel like we're still getting good value out of them. Because overall, he just spent 9 elixir. Guys, he spent 9 elixir to counter the recruits. I only spent 7 of them, 3 on the ghost, but I still have a healthy counter-pushing ghost, so I feel like it was quite worth it for me. I'm just going to go for a cannon here. I probably could freeze and take most of the tower, but just want to make sure I defend first before I get ahead of my horses, I guess. Yeah, Hunter might get like 1 hit in here, but that should be fine. I think I'll just go for the recruits again, guys. Then I might try to get like a hero knight ability on the wizard if I need to. Oh, the flying machine is actually on there. I don't have my login cycle yet, though. Ooh, this is kind of bad, actually. I have to go for like a ghost here, and hopefully he doesn't Mega Knight too quickly. Just gonna get an early cannon down. He does go for the Mega Knight in the end, but I mean, we're looking good still. Goblin Giant's already pretty much dead, and we can just, I guess, wait for the Mega Knight to jump and then go for late recruits to also get on the wizard or force his ability. Okay, he does pop the wizard ability, but I think we're still chilling here. I'm actually going to RG the other side just to make double lane pressure. Not really expecting to get a ton of damage here, but I just want to have a bit of a head start on the second lane. Gonna get a freeze down here as well, get a few more hits and give our flying machine a bit more time to take care of stuff. Kind of a bad tornado out of this guy. I feel like the tornado doesn't really give him any value in this matchup, so looking good, guys, looking good. I'm actually going to try to just go for the hero knight plus RG here. And I feel like if he plays like a Mega Knight or something, we just pull it. We can actually pull the wizard here. No, that's so bad. Dude, that wizard's actually going to like pull my RG back over and over. We're going to get a quick freeze though. And if we get one more hit, we just take the game. Nice. Oh, thank goodness I don't have to take battle healer. Love the guards. We got to go giant skeleton into a Pekka. That's not the best, but we have the guards for it. So we could probably make things work. I just love the magic archer. As long as our opponent doesn't have like a battle ram or a ram rider, I think we should have a pretty good time here because he has like the possibility for a good Pekka bridge spam deck, but I feel like I gave him some pretty interesting cards like the battle healer, so that could also mess him up a little bit. He gets the knight early for my wizard. He's probably going to have to Pekka for the giant skeleton. Ooh, the bush gets on the tower, but it's fine. We have a nice giant skeleton counter pushing. He's probably going to have to try to go for a Pekka, right? Wait, that's on his tower. Wait, that's literally on his tower, guys. The giant skeleton bomb is on his tower. I don't think this guy realizes that, but it's on your tower, dude. Double wall breakers there on the mortar. Giant skeleton actually gets a hit there just to add some insult to injury. We can just go for an RG right here. Get some maybe guards to support this. Yes. Oh, it's not in front of the magic archer. Okay, guys, I actually kind of want to test something here. If we could get, like, maybe a full counter to this Pekka using a wizard. What? It's not going for it? No! Wait, we're pulling it, we're pulling it, we're pulling it! Wall breakers, wall breakers! No! No! Dude, I was playing earlier and somebody else countered my Pekka using a wizard plus ability, but I played it too high. I'm surprised that Pekka didn't go for it. The Pekka, like, was getting shot by the wizard, but it wasn't going for it. I'm just going to go for an RG the bridge here. I just want to make sure I take his tower so I don't get too desperate later in the game. If he plays something else here, we just magic archer. I think we secure the tower either way. Okay. Oh, he actually has enough elixir for a Pekka already. I'm going to poison early here just to make sure we're chilling. And I'm going to try to do the wizard right this time, guys. Let's go for the ability. Okay, that's not the best. I kind of messed that up, man. No, I wasted my chance, dude. I had one chance to get it right. Don't you dare knight ability soon or something, otherwise that could mess me up. Guys, I'm actually in trouble. I need my guards back. I need my guards back so bad. Holy moly. Pull that off my tower right now. No way, guys. I think I actually just sold. Okay, bro. Oh, it's over. Just have my tower. Oh, shoot. We could actually take the Fisherman right here. Fisherman is really nice in draft because you can just get your king up really early, and that's a huge advantage. Oh, I really would love Royal Hogs, but we got to take Mortar. Skarmy could be good here, but it kind of depends if our opponent is going to get like a zap or not. Wait, guys, our deck actually looks so good. What the heck? We have Mortar, Skeleton Barrel, and we have like Firecracker, Wizard, Tornado, and even a Fisherman? This is kind of like overkill. This deck is like overkill, I guess in a good way. He does have zap, though, unfortunately, for the Skeleton Army. And he actually got his king up kind of easily there. But you know what, guys? I think we still have nice bait in the Skarmy and the Skelly Barrel, so you can only zap one of them. He just go for his knight there on the Mortar. Oh, he actually reset it, kind of for no reason there. And then little does he know I just have a Skarmy, and he wasted the zap, so he's not really going to be able to get any damage at all. Yeah, he's going to always have to zap my Skarmy, but then I feel like our Skelly Barrel can go kind of crazy in that case. Kind of wonder what he's going to do for the Wizard. I guess I'll pop the ability. Yeah, that's actually good. Gonna mostly deal with that Valkyrie right there, but Princess I'm gonna still have to probably play my Fisherman for. I could actually get my king up off of Valkyrie if it gets to my tower with a decent amount of HP. That's an easy arrows on all of that. Yeah, perfect. I kind of want to get my king up off his next piggies, so if he goes for piggies, I'll probably just defend lightly and just activate our king tower, because he has his king up, so it would be helpful to get mine as well. Let's see if he plays the zap again on the Skelly Barrel. I feel like he will. Yeah, he does again. So if he goes for piggies, we do have the Skarmy, but also I want to get my king up as well. Oh, he's trying to go for a knight to like pull a Skarmy away or something, but I think we're fine. I mean, I kind of messed up the tornado, guys. I kind of messed that up a little bit. I did not tornado nearly as good as I should have. I could have pulled 2 of the piggies, but I only pulled 1 of them. But Mortar is on the tower here, and if he goes for something, we could probably just Fisherman it away. I'm going to fishy down the middle here. Can't do too much about the Inferno Dragon, though, I guess. But yeah, it's nice not having to deal with the Evo pigs, because now I know if he goes for piggies, they're just always going to be ground, so I can just easily kill them with really any of my troops. Because the Evo pigs are the main reason why, you know, pigs are so good right now, just the evolution. I'm going to go for a Mortar right here offensively. I'm kind of just like baiting him to go for piggies here. That's why I'm not playing the Wizard too early. I just want him to go for piggies so I can get a good Wizard when he's not expecting it. Nice. The second Firecracker is actually going backwards. Nice. That's going to be an easy defense here. I don't think he can really defend my Skelly Barrel. He's going to always take the death damage. Firecracker is going to also just help out a little bit. So, yeah, just going to get a Wizard down early for the piggies that he probably has to play here. Oh, he actually goes for a lightning, but yeah, just not enough damage. We're up against Carlos, guys, so yeah, we're just gonna take the ghost right here. Pretty much just a better Dark Prince, so I'm happy with that. Gotta go for the Barbarians over Pekka. Bush as well. And we can either choose Arrows or Tornado. I kind of want to go for Tornado just to see if I can get a cool King activation, so I'm gonna go for that. Oh snap, guys, we have an interesting deck right here. Mini Pekka, Goblin Drill, also the Lightning as well. I'm kind of just trying to figure out here like what we could get our king up off of in this matchup. I just want to see what the rest of this guy's deck is going to be. You can actually activate your king off a Hunter sometimes, but it's really hard. You have to get a really specific scenario. This guy actually has Giant Pekka, which is pretty strange. I guess I'll just go for Barbarians there. Really good Barb Surround, and we actually have a pretty big counter push now as well. Princess is not going to quite kill the flying machine. This guy actually might be in a bit of trouble. Oh, I guess the arrows save him. Maybe I should have taken arrows, to be honest. I was just kind of banking that he would go for like a Hog Rider deck or something like that I could get my king up off of. We're going to bush right here. Maybe going to bait out like a Dark Prince or something like that. Yeah, if he goes for a Dark Prince on that, that'll be perfect so we can drill the other side. Okay, he actually does go for the wizard. Well, what I'm going to do is Goblin draw all the way in the back. He's going to Dark Prince on that. Wait. I think we just tower trade here. Then I go for very late barbs after the Pekka locks on. And then our mini Pekka is actually going to go for the King Tower. Look at our barbs here. They're going to counter everything pretty easy. Let me pop the ability. We do barely pop the ability. A little bit late, though, but we get a lot of King Tower damage. I don't know if I'll go for the King Tower, though. I feel like it's kind of easier to go for the Princess Tower sometimes. I just never really like going for the King Tower, because when you go for the King Tower, your troops kind of like pathfind in a weird way, so it kind of annoys me to go for the King Tower. Flying Machine is going to go on the Princess Tower. Okay, that kind of evens it out a bit more, so I think it's justified now to go for the Princess Tower. Wait, actually, let me go for a drill here, so he's going to think it's on his Princess Tower, even though it's going for his King Tower. That's actually pretty good. Yeah, see, he tries to block it there. Drill is going to get a little bit of damage here. I think we can actually just get a mini Pekka plus Barbarians for the King Tower, maybe? Wait, can he actually possibly defend this? Wait, ability... Is he going to just lose here to the Barbs? Wait, he actually might have just lost. Okay, no, he gets a Dark Prince down. Let's just get a bush in the pocket here, and as long as we're careful about this Pekka, I think we're fine. Yeah, I mean, he gets a giant, but we have mini Pekka, so I think we're chilling. Got a little bit of damage there with the bush as well, which is perfect. I'm going to go for my drill right here, guys, and if he tries to go for a Dark Prince, we can actually just pull it away with our Tornado. Okay, the Flying Machine does get on the tower. I'm just going to go for a Lightning right here, and I think we just take the win. We're actually going to almost 3-crown him. Okay, guys, we got to go for the Musketeer right here. Fireball or Freeze? I'm definitely taking the Fireball, man. I'm not using Freeze. I kind of like Lumberjack over the Dark Prince because it's a bit better pressure. I gotta go for the E-Golem, man. This is not the best. I mean, guys, on the bright side, we gave this guy some kind of awkward cards, but I feel like even though his cards are a bit awkward, they're still good against us. Like, he has, you know, the Wizard and the Dark Prince. They're a little bit awkward to play sometimes, but they're good against E-Golem since they do splash damage, so that's the only issue. He does get his cannon down. I think we can just let that go and just get really nice arrows value right here, actually. He had to go for a delivery on the Musketeer as well. He will get a few elixir, I guess, out of these bloblets, but should be all fine and dandy like cotton candy. And we can just probably get a nice Fire Spirit, right? That will counter it, I think, right? Or is that going to charge? Okay. It does get a charge. I think I missed the tower. Doesn't even matter, though. Come on, guys. Just to go for his Dark Goblin, I'm just going to go for a Musketeer low. I think I'll try to set up for another Elixir Golem push here in a little bit. I don't want to play the E-Golems too aggressively at the bridge, though. I would rather get a big build-up with them. This guy's really scared of the Hero Musketeer. He's going for, like, these Ice Golems really early. I feel like he keeps on thinking I'm going to go for my turret, even though I really don't need to. Maybe I could have actually could have taken down that mortar, but arrows will pretty much take it if I need to get it off the board. We could actually get arrows here, because he wasted the Dark Goblin. Arrows hit the Wizard too, and we could just, I guess, get a late Fireball. Maybe I was a little bit too late, but look at the Inferno Dragon! It got targeted, but it still got damage, though. Just gonna get a cheap Fire Spirit for this Dark Goblin. Elixir Golem kind of works if you have the right support for it, but if you don't, then it could be a death sentence, so it's pretty random. Low-key, we just ignore that mortar and just go all in, guys. I could have played the E-Golem up high to distract, but I feel like sometimes it's better just to let them get a bit of damage so you can actually get your push all the way in the back and get as much elixir as possible for your big push. Now, we have the Fireball, we have the arrows here, which is going to kill the Wizard and the Dark Goblin as well. That's amazing. I think this guy lost the game. I could plot my turret right here as well. I don't know if that's going to reach the tower. I feel like maybe it will, actually. The Blobbits are basically just going to take it, I think. He does go for the ability to actually save his tower. But we have Fireball, so should be no big deal. Yeah, we just go for a Fireball right here. The mortar actually will get on my tower, but E-Golem's going to take care of it, and we do take the win. Oh yes, guys, we're up against a random right now, and we get the poison and the rocket. Poison's a lot better for sure. Inferno Dragon and Skelly Drags, I think Inferno Dragon's safer in case he gets a beat down win condition. Okay, he's gonna get Graveyard. Graveyard will actually get a rework very soon to where it's gonna have a set spawn pattern finally, which will be interesting to see. Executioner or Goblin Machine, I guess Executioner to counter the Skeleton Dragons that I gave him. Man, I'm not gonna lie, guys, we had kind of a bad draft right there. I feel like a lot of our cards were just really awkward looking. Wait, he played the Valkyrie. That means we could just go in for a Goblin Drill now. He probably doesn't have that good of a counter. I mean, Machine, I guess, will do a decent job. We're still on the tower, though, for good damage. We could just delivery the Valkyrie. He does have the log for the bush, so he has some counters to us. I think Executioner is going to do a pretty nice job here against the Skeleton Barrel. Okay, it kind of missed a bit, but it's okay. Musketeer's getting lined up on before he gets the turret. The Machine does do a bit of damage with the rockets, guys, but they actually nerfed the amount of damage it does by quite a bit in the balance changes a few months ago already. I think we could get a pretty nice bush right here since this guy is just cycling a little bit slow and stuff, and we're going to get a nice drill as well. Just going to poison the Skeleton Dragons away. The bush gets revealed, but, you know, it still forced out the log. We're actually losing somehow. I thought I was winning, but yeah, we're basically about even. Oh my gosh, guys, our opponent just goes for a naked Graveyard with literally no tank at all. I don't think that's a very smart play. Either this guy is just a noob or his cycle might be so bad that he had to do that. I did give him a lot of bad cards, like, yeah, Rocket and stuff. So maybe he actually kind of had to do that. I don't know, though. You know what's so tragic, though, in draft, though? I feel like is when you, every like 20 draft games or so, one of the players will get Elixir Golem, and when you do, it's just so tragic, man. It's basically an insta loss if you get Elixir Golem, or you just have to try to not play it at all during the whole game, but then it just makes your deck a little bit awkward, and it still puts you at a pretty big disadvantage. Man, I saw some people on Twitter saying they think Bush needs a nerf, the Suspicious Bush. It's not really overused that much, but I feel like it just gets so many good positive elixir trades that it doesn't really deserve to get sometimes, and it's really broken against the right matchup, against Beatdown. Against Cycle, it's solid, actually, but it's not, like, crazy broken, but yeah, in the right matchup, it can just be game-changing. Oh, this guy goes for the turret. Wait, that's in range of my tower? Wait, I did not think that was going to get in range of my tower that quickly. Wait, he goes for a defensive Graveyard. I think he misclicked. I think he misclicked, guys. Okay, we have 645 HP. We should be able to save it, I believe. Let's get our delivery down right here. He has a Skelly Barrel, but I think our Wizard's going to shut that down pretty nice, so we can just Lumberjack for good measure. And Rocket is not going to do enough damage for him to have a chance.